No, I have the right to record you.
You need to put the video down.
No, I do not have to put the video down.
You do?
No, I do not, madam.
So,
okay. No, did you get the memo last year that went out to every single police station, okay, from the actual police commission, saying about people filming around the police stations should be allowed to do their lawful activity that they're allowed to do? I've been doing this for about officers from this police station and 2 other police stations, okay, that committed sexual offences and only got an 18-month suspension. Okay, that is the reason.
At first, this looked like nothing more than a calm, ordinary exchange outside a program, police station, with no obvious threat and no sign of danger. Then, the moment. Authority stepped in. The tone changed fast. A camera became a problem. The questions got heavier, and what seemed routine suddenly turned into a clash over power, misconduct, and the right to hold it all in frame. So when the man behind the camera starts quoting policy back to police, what exactly were they so disparate to control? This isn't stock footage. What you're watching is real life, recorded by to plod or not to plod. Every moment you see actually happened. The complete, unedited, source video is linked in the description, because transparency here isn't optional, it's a responsibility.
Yes, I'm making a documentary.
About what?
About officers from this police station and 2 other police stations.
Can you stop recording?
No, I have the right to record you.
You need to put the video down.
No, I do not have to put the video down.
You do?
No, I do not, madam.
Why are you filming this station anyway?
I've already told you I'm making a documentary.
About what?
About officers from this police station and 2 other police stations, okay, that committed sexual offences and only got an 18-month suspension. Okay, that is the reason why I'm here.
What are the officers called?
Their names? I can't remember all 5 of their names, okay, but literally it was between here, Twickenham and Kingston upon Thames. It was those 3 police stations that came together as one.
It starts instantly. Authority demands submission, but the camera stays up, and the real discomfort begins. The moment accountability appears.
But do you not think this is like not the right way to go about it? Because you should just ask if you can text someone, and then someone will invite you in, and then you can have a talk about it.
Well, I've tried contacting the press office, and literally I've had nothing back.
Right. The thing is, you can't film out here or the police station.
Why can I not?
Because people think you're doing something else.
Well, no, I'm doing a perfectly lawful activity.
Yeah.
Okay, I've told you exactly why I'm here.
Yeah, but do you understand why this looks...
Well, yeah, if you didn't stop me, you wouldn't be doing your job, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what you've also then got to remember, I have the legal right to do exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
And that is what I'm doing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so when you actually look at it as a whole, I'm doing a completely lawful activity.
Now, the reason is clear. Serious misconduct, light consequences, and a question. No institution likes hearing asked in public openly.
Twickenham, I actually spoke to an inspector over at Twickenham.
Right.
And this is the thing. And then when you look at your colleague that just came over with you, telling me to stop filming, I don't have to stop filming. Okay, now you've been lovely and pleasant to talk to, and I do appreciate your time, and I do appreciate that you did stop me. Because as I said, if you didn't stop me, you wouldn't be doing your job. Okay, and I understand that. And that's why I welcome any engagement with any officer, and that is what it's about, is being able to talk. Because if we don't talk, that's where the divide is.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, but you got to admit, the way that your colleague came over just then, okay, was very wrong.
I think sometimes when you put a camera in someone's face, it's
no, she walked to me. No, she walked to me.
No, but obviously me coming over to you, and like with you putting the camera at me now.
Procedure becomes a shield here, because answering the issue itself is harder than challenging a man lawfully filming outside today.
No, it is quite intimidating.
No, but this is the thing. But this is the thing. You both knew that I had a camera, and you came to me.
To see what you're doing.
Yep.
What I'm saying is now, like you've got the camera on me, which is fine because you're allowed to do it, but it's a little bit intimidating for me to be filmed. Do you understand that? Like,
yeah, I know, but then you have the right to walk away from the camera. Yeah. You have the right to walk away from the camera.
Yes, please. You have to like ask you what you're doing, investigate, like.
Yeah, but then as a member of the public, I have the right not to say anything.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. Okay, that's why I said I welcome any form of engagement at all. Any form of engagement. because as I said, okay, there's a lot of fantastic officers out there. And it's also those officers that need to be shown to the public, okay, so the public don't lose faith in the police. And this is also the big thing.
Once intimidation is mentioned, the balance feels exposed. One side holds the power, the other refuses to disappear quietly again.
To offer, because that is what it's about, is literally showing people like yourself, like where you've come up to me and the way that you've spoken and the way that you've engaged, okay, has been absolutely incredible. The only thing that I haven't asked you, would you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, what's your name?
I will decline on that.
I'm just going to span that as well then.
No, under your policy, you have 3 forms of identification, okay, and you have to identify yourself if a member of the public asks, whether or not that's your collar number, your actual warrant card, okay, and you're not in uniform either.
No.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you just to actually fully identify yourself, even if it is only your collar number.
Yeah.
When your colleague came along, she showed me a warrant card.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just asking.
Request for identification should be simple, but hesitation in moments like this says more than any policy ever could publicly.
So you can see, literally, the officer that came up and gave me all the aggression, literally, and just decided, literally, to turn her back and be very, very rude. The other officer, the one that's in the actual white and black trousers, been really nice to talk to, really pleasant. The other one was very, very quite arrogant and very rude. And that's the problem. And that's why when you look at it as a whole, it's not right in the way that things are done. So, and that's why we do exactly all what we can do, okay, and why we do it, okay, is literally, it's about literally engaging with the actual public, and that isn't what's being done.
His reaction matters because tone matters. People remember contempt long after. The legal details fade and the uniforms leave behind.
Sorry sir, who are you?
Police officer.
Yep.
PC Couture's. How can I help? What's going on?
I don't need any help, sir.
Okay, why are you filming those 2 ladies?
No, they approached me, sir.
Okay, what
They
did
came to me, sir. So let's verify that. They came to me, sir.
Yeah, okay, what did they say?
Okay. Well, telling me that I shouldn't be here, okay? I have every legal right to be here. I've spoken to several other officers here.
Okay.
Right? I'm here doing an actual documentary, okay?
Right.
On this police station and 2 other police stations where they put a unit together.
Okay.
Okay? And 5 of those officers committed sexual offences and were suspended for a total of 18 months.
Okay. Do you have any documentation to prove that you are allowed to?
Well, I'm in public, sir. I'm in public.
Okay.
I'm doing a perfectly lawful activity.
Well,
A new officer arrives, but the pattern stays familiar. Suspicion first, rights second, and calm explanation forced to start again.
Whether or not any serving officer, okay, as a human being, believes that it's right for somebody in that position,
Right.
okay, to commit a crime such as that,
okay.
right, and think that it's actually acceptable just purely because they're a serving officer, that they only get an 18-month suspension from work. That's
right.
not right. As a human being, it's not right.
I don't think any of us can comment because we weren't there. So unless we were part of the court procedure, we have no business in giving an opinion.
Okay, right. You take this lady here. You take this lady here. Okay, that was nearest to me.
All right.
Okay. When I was actually standing there on the corner, she came out very aggressive. Okay, literally putting her hand up, literally to my face. Okay, telling me that.
This is where the issue sharpens. The alleged misconduct returns to center, alongside the claim that force already edged in.
I cannot film. I have the legal right in which to film. I'm in public and I'm allowed to film.
The issue here is this is a sensitive location.
What do you mean by sensitive location?
In the sense that there's a lot of individuals that work out of this station, and obviously we're in plain clothes as well as uniformed.
Yep, and I've had several interactions with both today.
All right.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, unless you've got a reason to...
And I do have a reason, sir. And I do have a reason.
I don't think it's fair to put our serving members of the public out there for everyone to judge where we come in and where we come out, unless you have a reasonable excuse.
Sensitive location is the phrase, but it cannot magically erase public rights or turn ordinary filming into something suspicious overnight.
Our police station without anyone giving consent.
But I don't need consent, sir. I don't need consent. I'm filming from public, and I'm allowed to film whatever I can see.
What I'm saying is,
Right, a quick
can't
question.
continuously film
Yes, I
the
can,
police
sir.
station.
Yes, I can, sir. Did you get the memo last year to do with people that actually film around police stations?
so
Okay. No, did you get the memo last year that went out to every single police station, okay, from the actual police commission, saying about people filming around the police stations should be allowed to do their lawful activity that they're allowed to do? I've been doing this for a long time.
So you just stand outside police stations and film it?
Yes, I do, okay, and I actually ask the police, okay, I look at the good things and I look at the bad things, okay,
Right.
and that's the thing, there's a lot of...
By the end, consent and policy collide, and official guidance quietly undercuts the certainty that carried the confrontation all through.